Hello, peeps! Hello, peeps, and welcome to the first ever episode of Gullible Free Plays. See, the name is a pun, because I'm playing these games, and they're free. This one's a little bit laggy, but that's just the recording. So, this is Toribash. Basically what this game is, you may be very confused by this game, and I won't blame you because it looks confusing to start off with. So what happens here is, this man on the right, you play as this guy, you can also play as this guy, but if you hit WSAD, they don't do anything aside from zoom in and out, and you know, all that good stuff, and also you can move with the arrow keys, which I didn't know you could move with WSAD. Space doesn't jump. Space plays 10 frames of animation. I'm actually going to restart this by going... Okay, never mind. So basically, what happens is, this man, you see his tired soul, or whatever that is, and all these balloons he's made out of? What happens is, these are their muscles. What happens is you click the muscles, and it changes what that muscle is doing. So now he's lowering the shoulder. You can see the ghost of the character is going with his shoulder, and if you raise it, he goes woo with his right shoulder, like he was Ric Flair. And you see how all these are relaxed. You can also press C, and you change them between held and relaxed. Relax is just, you just chill out, and you just fall on the floor, like, oh, poof, just face plant. And held is just, you don't move your muscles, you just keep them there. So after I do this dramatic camera pan around, this guy is Uke. You can see his points there. You're Tori. There's your points there. So what you've got to do is you've got to horrifically smash Tori in the face somehow. This is Toribash. I don't know if I said that, but I should have. This is Toribash. So now we're going to contract these and attempt to grab him around the neck. And if you see the 490, that's supposed to be 500, but I pressed space accidentally. That's how many frames of animation there are left. And the frames of animation, this game is weird. So the frames of animation, what they do is, they make it so whenever you hit space, the game plays 10 frames of animation, and then you can move him again, but I don't think we're going to. So, the game plays with frames of animation, and you can do this game online with these frames of animation. Actually, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to contract his hips. So, zoom in on the shoulder, contract his hips. So we jump, and we do a jumping attack. Prime position to extend the knees and kick him in the face. That's not extended. There we go. And just kick him! Okay, that didn't work at all. And then the thing ends. See, after 500 frames of animation, it ends. And if no one gets any points, it's a draw. And you get a replay of what you did afterwards. So, as you can see, we tried to kick him, and we just fell over there and flailed, and yeah. So, another great thing about this game is if you press escape, there's a pause menu. I mean, the amount of games nowadays that come out and you try to press escape and there's not a pause menu. I mean, this is such a nice... I'm kidding. So if you pause and go to setup, you can see the options, which there aren't much of, but it's a free game. You can get... There comes with pre-installed mods. I don't know what utils are. You can see pre-installed replays and /or your own, and you can change the game rules, which is interesting. So rules go for anything from dismembership, fracture, disqualification, just anything at all. And one of my favorite things is engage difference, which if you put down to 0, oh, this is so much fun to play with here. If you put engage distance down to 0, it won't work. If you go back in there, go to the game rules, put engage distance down to 1, then you are inside of each other. Practically, your faces have become one. So if we contract these, ooh, the game is exploding. It doesn't know what's going on. Unfortunately, I don't either. So then we can extend them and we can kick him. Oh crap, we missed. Okay. And actually, we are gonna kick him in the face. Oh! Oh! Oh, we're so close. Okay, now his feet are resting on my head. I'm gonna contract these for 1 frame. 20 frames. I meant to click that twice accidentally. And then we're gonna kick him. I've kicked him in his chest. Here's where the grabbing feature becomes useful, because so we can grab him, extend the hips, and attempt to pull his head off. Come on. Oh crap, I didn't grab anything. I grabbed my own hand. That is an issue we are having here. If we lower these, we won't get in prime position. And now this looks a bit questionable. Oh god. Quick! Think of the knees! Kick him for the children. Think of the knees? I meant to say think of the children. Children? Children? I don't know what's going on. I don't know, he'll probably be in prime position for like a Chris Benoit style, Stevie Richards style diving headbutt. So we're gonna go for a diving headbutt. Actually, let's raise these just so we have a better chance of making. Okay, so I've decided we're gonna do a handstand instead. So we're doing the handstand, currently a great impression of Dolph Ziggler. Let's extend the knees and extend the hips. Extend the hips. Whoa. Oh, that's not extending. Extend, and then we will fly off into the distance like a heroic thing. And now we are rapidly descending towards the ground. I like how I said descending towards the ground, as if there's any other kind of descending. We are descending towards the ceiling. Ooh! Hey! I stood up at the end. That was awesome, fantastic. So if you push F, you save the replay. Just hit F. Give it a file name. We're going to call this kick. And that's a money sign kick. And stand. So you have kick and handstand. And you can continue watching the replay if you feel like. Or you can go to setup, replays, and you can watch that replay wherever it is. It's somewhere here. I don't care enough to find it. Right, so the game comes with pre-done replays, and the thing is, people are a lot better at this than me. So this is one I watched earlier. Let's watch this. South Africa. So people are better at this than me. You see, he's kind of flailing a bit, and then he just goes all frickin' Trouble in Paradise on us, kicks him, goes for a punch, super back kick, and then he splits his torso off, and then just that. He does that. So yeah, there's loads of that. But what I want to show you now is the mods. The game comes with pre-installed mods. This is the list of mods. Oh, ignore this. This is the list of mods. There's quite a lot of them. I haven't discovered many of my favorites. I'm just gonna play with the ones I know. So like I mentioned before, there are loads of rules in the game rules thing. And one of the most fun rules is gravity. You can change how gravity goes. You can make gravity 999 strong. Oh, I'm just gonna collapse into the floor. So let's just hold all our muscles and see what happens. Okay, now this is where I have issues. This is where my character has issues. Oh my god, we are going in the ground. The game is exploding! Ah! So in addition to making the gravity absolutely way too strong, you can also make it way too weak. So then if I contract these, that's extending it. Well, I might be able to do like a crane kick. Sort of a crane kick. So now we are leaping in the air. If we contract these, now we'll attempt to grab him in the head. Just hold that. So the right knee. Contracting right knee. Will that actually hit his face at any point? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, we got his face. Now grab it. Oh, I haven't grabbed it. Okay, so if we extend this and contract the hip, we will in fact kick him. Oh, no gravity. Just as you can see by the character's animation, I'm just gonna float away. Wait, let's just flap my wings. Let's hold everything. Hold everything. And then let's extend these to bring them back. Okay, that's not done anything. That's because I'm still grabbing. Now I'm just double grabbing. Stop grabbing! Thank you. So then if we extend... I don't know if we can contract these to bring them back. No, we've got to extend them. I don't understand how it works. So we go, if we extend them to bring them back, and then hold everything, then we lower these, lower, raise, 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 and then lower them, lower them all the way, and then we can raise his shoulders, and we can make him fly. Fly, Tori, fly! So something I found out about pretty much a second ago, which is pretty awesome. If you click utilities, you can get shaders. So you can get loads of different shaders, make the game look like whatever you want it to. This is... oh, I want that. Where is it? Beautiful day. I want that. Oh my god, it's like a Michael Bay film. The game can't take this. It's running a bit slowly. Trust me, this game runs smoothly at 60 frames per second with this game usually runs completely smoothly. The lag is just the recording. But this game is incredibly awesome and incredibly silly, and it's free, and it comes with all the content you can imagine. Then we contract these. That's a professional maneuver. So contract them, and then also contract the hips. Extend the knees. And kick him! Kick him! Or kick the air vaguely around him. So, after I realized that I hadn't turned the low gravity off, now I'm just flying away. Whee! Oh, I love this shader. I've also noticed the reflections, which are accurate and freaking amazing, and they move. Look at that. They move. I'd show you Tori's, but there it is. Look at that. They move. And even his ghost is reflected. Tori wins. I'm spinning, but I won. How did I win? Actually, let's see this replay. Oh, I did that, and then I tried to kick him. And we tried to do a handstand there. I completely flew over it, and then we just sort of let the world take over and just flew back into the sky. So peaceful. Except for all the violence, but still it's so peaceful. We knee him in the shins, and then we go backwards, and then we sort of float, and then we fall down again, pull our hands together, and then we attempt to dive into the floor, but it turns out the floor is solid, as I found out there, so I attempted to fly up out of it. I got up for a bit, contracted my hips, poof, landed solid on the ground, and then we front flipped, and we came so close to kicking him. Ooh, he just gets a little bit of a nosebleed. So what is this mod? Let's what the let's just play this. Oh god. Oh god. What's even happening? Oh my god. Sometimes you'll be playing this game and you'll find a mod and something like this will happen. So let's see the replay of that. So what happens here is I just fly into his face. Oh crap, I missed it. Oh my god. So basically what happened was I flew into his face. And somehow I won, even though there's just debris everywhere. That mod is called Air Tackle. You're welcome. So this mod is called Gunblade V2. Oh, we both got like giant blades, do we? Well, if I contract this, I'm just gonna slice him off. We've got blades for arms, that's interesting. He's like, oh, why? And I'm like, oh yeah, baby. This is kind of a puzzle game. When you've got to figure out, how do I get to this place in order to horribly, brutally murder these people? So, to be fair, it's been a few hours, but I've done another fight. I cut his hand off at the beginning, that was nice. And I just sort of kicked over here, and then it just kind of fell. But what happened was, if you don't know, I'm recording this on July the 4th, America Day. And I just went to go and see loads of fireworks, because a friend was doing them in the street. Well, not in the street, but like in the sidewalk, you know, the street for humans. Sounds so stupid. But this guy was doing them. So I went to go and see them, and now it's like really late, and all my everything just smells like, all my clothes smell like smoke. But you won't be able to smell that because this is a video. So, it's a few hours later. If you guys heard any explosions in the first part, that's just because this was recorded on July the 4th. So I'm gonna keep playing this, but if it just sort of stops abruptly, and I just give you an outro all of a sudden, that's probably why. A mod called MP Swing. So what I did here, I grabbed onto the rope, and it started going down, and I lined my legs up for a super mega death kick. But as you can see, he just sort of collapsed on the floor. Just collapsed on the floor. And then I went for a diving aerial stomp attack. But A, I couldn't let go of the rope, and B, the time just ran out. Life is frustrating sometimes. This is just a nice cage mod, Instagib Cage. I don't know what Instagib is. But let's... No, let's just go for a kick. Let's... Ooh. 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 And then when the moment is right, extend them. And contract these. And then we will smash his knees. Oh, we just gently tripped him. Okay, this isn't going well. I'm about to smash my face on that. Oh, no, I'm just gonna sit down. Oh, God. Oh, God, I think I'm dead. Oh, and he's dead. His neck broke. He broke his neck, and then... Ooh, that's not fun. Can I just... And then extend the neck? and then contract the neck, and extend the neck. Contract, extend the neck. Oh god. Bad thing is, this is probably one of my best replays. So you just speed that up, and you'd have the opening to a music video. And I just sort of fell on him. Let's not talk about that. I'm watching the same replay again just to show you something. When I do the headbanging, which probably would snap your neck in real life, and then they go like forward together slowly, and then once they collide, there's a little tiny bit of blood. It's almost like a tear that drops. Poetic. So once again, back to the settings. Sorry about constantly going, back and forth with this. You can set how easy it is to dismember people with the dismember threshold. So I'm going to set that down to 1. Alright. Now, I'm going to attempt to kick him. So let's contract these, extend these, and then let's go for the kick. We're up, we're getting up further. Okay, now extend them and contract these. That did nothing. Well, why did that do nothing? I expected him to get hurt at least a little bit. Ooh, he's gonna hit his head on the ground. Oh, don't worry, he has that thumbtack shoved in his head to protect him. Ooh, that looked painful. So this time I actually succeeded at setting the dismemberment threshold correctly. So now I'm once again going to attempt to kick him. Ooh, oh, okay, my hips are broken. That's a bit of an issue. Okay, they did do some damage, but I'm kind of cut in half. But somehow I'm winning. That's kind of interesting. Okay, let's tense everything up, and let's raise these. And I've broken everything. I was trying to catch the ground before I fell on it, and then I just kind of exploded. Ooh, he's not in a good place either. What is that doing? What is that doing? What is that? What is it doing? And why is this one over there doing the same thing? Now they're flying. What's going on? Oh my god, now they're leaving. Goodbye. 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 Bye now. So we're gonna have one final fight, and then I'll say good night. Ooh. See what I did there? But for this fight, I'm just gonna click everywhere randomly. Just to add that element of surprise to the table. Okay, and then I just sort of fling over here. Oh, I'm preparing for a big kick. So let's contract this. And then contract that. And then extend that. And I meant to kick the air around him. That was the plan all along. So in our final fight, this happened. I got up, and then, just for the final fight, I went and I kicked around him, and, I did that. I gave myself a hug, just to make myself feel better, and then I kind of flung myself away in a cool, ninja-ish way. Once again, I'm going to classify this as a moral victory. So peeps, this is Toribash. It's free, link in the description. It is so worth it. It's a silly, fun, clever fighting game it'll be great to play with other people. I might do an episode of this for Gullible Plays Together, or Gullible Plays With, but Plays With sounds weird. So, as we know, it's all better together. what I've done is I've set the dismemberment really low, and I've set the gravity really dead. So let's just watch what happens. Ooh. Ooh, that does not look like fun.